Once you have uploaded your media, the next thing you know you need are the components, the parts that you need for the app. In this app, you need a screen, which is automatic. You need an image that you put on the screen. You need two buttons, one button here and one button here. And let's make everything in the center and nicely aligned by clicking on Screen, and on the right in the Properties section, make things in the center and in the center. All right. Now, it's important to name your components based on what they're going to do. This image is just going to sit there. No problem. Leave it alone. Button 1. Button 1 should be named, and go down here, rename it to Play. This will play the image, make the image appear, and play the sound. Button 2 goes to the next screen, so rename it Next. It is very important to give everything short, descriptive names. Now, there is one other component you need. Go down to Media and drag a sound component down here. It's not going to show up here, but it is part of the app. That is good as a start. And let's go ahead and in Properties, make the screen look good. Do this by clicking on Screen and give it a background image in Properties, the background image. And for this, I'm going to start with a backyard picture. Here it comes. And then for my little image, I want it to be invisible. But before I make it invisible, I'm going to go on the image and go to Picture, and I'm going to attach a robin to that image. It's a little large, so let's go ahead and make it a lot smaller. I'm going to try making it 50 pixels high and make my width 25. Okay, much better. There's my little robin. And to make it invisible, go in Properties and just say Invisible. Now this is going to be my play button. I had to name it up here to make my programming easier, but I want the button to say play on it. So look in your Properties field and let's go ahead and say play. And go ahead and try making things look good, like my button's background color. I think I want to have the background color kind of like that blue. So I'm going to change here and maybe make it blue. Now I can't see this very well, so in the Properties, maybe make it bold. And if you want, you can make your font size like 16 pixels instead of. The other thing you can do is change the color so it's easier to see on the dark blue background. Good. Click on your Next button, and you already called it Next. So at this point, go ahead and let's make it bold. Let's make it also that blue color. And I'm going to make it 16 font. And down here under text for the button, Next. And again, push Enter, make the text color white. There are a couple of other things you can do to really make things look kind of cool. You can go ahead and say, okay, I want a oval button. I want a rounded button. I actually like the rounded button, so I'm going to make the shape a rounded button. All right, looks great. This screen is ready. You are not going to program it yet. We'll do that later. So right now, what you need to do is go ahead and add a background to the screen, add an image picture to the little image, and then make it invisible by unclicking. See how that works? Visible, invisible. Make sure that you format the buttons under properties and give it a nice name. Same thing with the next. And one more thing, go ahead and attach the sound that you want to hear when you push the play button. Attach it to the source. And what I want to hear is, I want to hear the Robin tweet. There we go. Go ahead and format the screen. Components, properties. Then we'll do programming, and then do screen 2 and screen 3. But before you do that, let's create screen 2. Go up here and go add screen. Name it screen 2, and you're going to need a third screen. So add another screen, screen 3. So after you add the components, rename them, adjust the properties, go ahead and do the same for screen 2, the same components as screen 1 and screen 3.